video was taken several years ago from a seminar that I did at a local sporting goods store. I'm standing in the back of a truck. There's a lot of traffic noise behind me. I'm highlighted by the sky. So from a technical aspect, it's not the greatest footage in the world. But there's some good information on it, and I hope you overlook the video quality and get the good stuff out of it. To go hunt turkeys is access to land. Well, there's several things that you can do to have access. One is get familiar with public ground, and if you will get familiar with some of the public ground and be willing to walk farther or work harder or stay longer, we've got excellent public hunting opportunities in this state nearby. Lake Mayo is nearby, and there's plenty of birds there. I personally harvested several birds off Mayo. Highco Game Lands, when Highco Game Lands first opened up, when they first became available, it was 2 years that Highco Game Lands was available to us, and nobody knew it because it wasn't in the books. They didn't have signs on it. But I had located somebody from CP&L, and they said, "Yeah, go up there and hunt it." So it's still an excellent place to hunt. Okay, I know people who hunt Casper County Game Lands, but they don't do it the conventional way. They don't go up there and start early and try to fight the crowd. They show up at 10 when everybody else is left. The other thing you can do is join a hunting club. I assume most people, probably most people in here have this figured out. You know, there's lots of opportunities if you look at the paper, and you can find places where they have land and they have birds on that land. I personally have access to several clubs, but I got a lot of access just saying hi to people. Okay, I got a lot of access just knocking on doors. I'll give you a few little tips. I never drive past a cow that's not in the pasture without trying to find out who owns it. If I'm in an area where I think I might want to hunt. Why do I do that? Because when I find that, if I can find the landowner, then I'm gonna spend some time trying, if I got him, trying to help him get his cow put up. And that little thing right there, because you're gonna see cows out of their pastures all the time. That sounds crazy or sounds weird, but next time you see one that ain't in the pasture, think that's somebody's cow that probably owns some land. And there might be some access there if I, one, tell him that his cow's out of his pasture, and two, maybe help him get them put up. The other thing I do is when I'm riding around in an area where I know there's game that I want to hunt, and I see somebody out in their yard, I'll make the effort to go talk to that person. Why? Because that's a lot more comfortable than knocking on their door. You're not invading their space. They don't have to come onto a door and not know who's on the other side. They get to watch you pull over and get out. Okay? And if they say no, just say thank you. But I've had many of them say no, and I have the ability to carry on a conversation with them, and then of course that conversation, they'll turn right around and say, "Now what'd you say you wanted to hunt?" And I've gotten access like in that fashion more than once. Jerry, I know, has small children. Does anybody in here have children under 10? Take your kids with you when you want to go ask for a place to hunt. Because what will happen is, and make them get out of the car and walk to the person and ask for permission for me and my son or me and my daughter to hunt. Because they have a harder time telling a kid no. Okay? So, those are just a few little tips. Those 2 or 3 things right there. I didn't have children till recently, and now I have a 1 and a 3-year-old. I'll be doing exactly that, but I've had many friends that I've told this, and they've gone out and got access.